What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So guys, we're about to hop into 2025 very shortly, but what I wanted to do is jump on here and give you guys some valuable information, because listen, 2025 is going to be an insane year. 2024 was a crazy year, guys, but 2025 we're set to do some unbelievable things, and we're going to kick 2025 off in good fashion in a couple of days time with some incredible opportunities that the market is throwing out right now. Okay, so there's some very, very good opportunities that are brewing, but unless you have lots and lots of experience in the markets have a very, very good way of drawing your attention away from where it needs to be, okay, from distracting you from what's really about to take place. But the good thing is, you guys know, in my spare time, I like to hop on here and give you guys that information that is going to allow you to just do exceptionally well in the markets. And if you're new, all right, the way that we take a massive advantage of the markets is through the options market. Okay, so we're not just out there buying single stock hoping it goes up 5 or 10%. What we're doing is we're using the options market, getting into some quality positions, and that allows us to generate 100%, 150% on our positions, right? Because we don't want to be waiting 60 years to get paid in the markets. We want to get paid in a couple of days' time, and very well for it, okay? So that being said, guys, let's take a quick look, all right, at the markets, because over the last couple of days, we've seen some interesting things take place. And the first thing is, what the market wanted to do was push it up into that Christmas period, okay? So market pushed up into Christmas, and after Christmas, and this is a key thing, we've seen the markets kind of fall back a little bit. Not massively, but the markets have retraced a little bit. We've seen a little bit of red, and in the last few days, markets pretty much just gone sideways. So all this is, guys, is just simply a distraction, trying to distract you from what the markets really want to do, and that is move higher, okay? So if the markets move higher, remember, the way that we can go ahead and make these explosive returns, 100%, 150%, is utilizing call options. Call options is going to allow us to achieve that, but the market is doing a very good job of distracting everybody from that, okay? That's the key thing. So let's go ahead and get into some of these names that will be leading the charge. Because if I'm able to give you guys some plays, give you guys some names, what it's going to do is going to create some structure for you. It's going to give you guys a bit of a blueprint that you can go ahead and follow. Because there's a ton of information out there pulling you guys in all different directions. We can just streamline that, give you guys the names, and you can go ahead and take advantage of it. Right? So firstly, the first name that you should be watching out for and looking at very closely in the next few days is going to be Palantir. So if I look on the weekly chart, you can see the market has pushed this lower from its highs of about 83 down to where it's at now, about $76. As we get into the new year, okay, and the couple of days that follow after that, you're going to see this thing move higher, back into the 80s. Okay, this one has phenomenal tailwinds going into the new year. You take that information to the options market, guys, and you can do exceptional things. As a matter of fact, let's quickly look at the options market. And if you're brand new, don't worry, this is easy stuff, guys. The thing I want to highlight to you guys is we have different contracts for our options. So we can select the January 3rd, the January 10th, the January 17th, and so on. So what that means is, guys, you don't have to be correct the next day. So if I'm saying Palantir will be moving up, which it will be, it's going to go back into the 80s in the new year, all right? It doesn't even have to do it immediately, right? That's the beauty of the options market. It doesn't have to do it in the next day. It doesn't have to do it in the day after. It doesn't have to do it in the day after that. We got time in these contracts to just sit and chill and wait for price to actually do what it's supposed to do, which is move higher, okay? So time on the contracts is just another added benefit of being in the options market. Next name, that you guys should be taking a very close look at as we get ready to go into the new year is Tesla. So right now this thing's down about 1.5%. Guys, if you remember in the last video I said what we want to see is we want to see this move down a little bit lower. Okay, we can see this move down. I remember I said 5% from the last video. So you add today's loss plus yesterday, you're very close to that. Okay, getting this thing towards that 400 is an absolute blessing for everybody's pockets, because this thing will be making a move higher in the new year. We're talking 450 onto 500. Plenty and plenty of opportunities to print on call options as it makes its way from here, where it's at almost 400 to 450 to 500. Okay, so guys, while I'm here at it, make sure you're in the Patreon so that you guys know exactly when I'm getting into these positions. It's very, very important. Okay, I don't want you guys to just be out there like little squirrels rummaging for some treasure, trying to do it on your own. That's not going to be the best approach. You guys want to be doing it with an army of lions. That is going to be the best way for you guys to actually go ahead and take advantage of all these moves, right? So make sure you hop into the Patreon, because I will be taking advantage of this in a massive way all throughout 2025. Probably through 2025, I'll probably take 20, 30 positions on this, okay, options positions on this. So plenty and plenty of opportunities. And you don't want to be missing out on these, guys. Definitely don't want to be missing out. So many opportunities. So Tesla's another one, big opportunity. And another one I've got for you is Google. Now, if you noticed, I've mentioned Google a few times over the last few days. And price hasn't really done too much. So if I actually check out the weekly chart, we can see that this thing, like just before Christmas, was about 195. It's currently hovering around 192, not doing too much. What it's doing is it's just accumulating, so pretty much moving sideways at a level of support. There is so much demand. Okay, we call it demand when there's anticipation, when there is eagerness, when there is willingness to buy into this name, that's going to push it higher. This thing will belong and live above $200 very, very soon. So while it's here at 191, that gives everyone a lot of opportunity and scope to get in on call options. Remember, we enter into call options if we expect price to move higher, and these call options print heavy as price moves higher. So what the markets is doing is it's giving everyone a massive opening to get in. But as I always say, you got to have some big cojones, right, in this game, because as the market has been red over the week, not massively, okay, just slightly red over the week, it's doing a good job of distracting you from where you want to be. So these are the call options you want to be positioned in. It's doing an exceptional job. Not many people are going to have that awareness to know this. This is the beauty about this platform. It means I get to connect with you guys. It means I get to share this information. It means that you guys always stay one step ahead and that you're not drawn and pulled in different ways by the market. All right, the market is amazing at doing that. But as long as you guys have that information, you guys know what is the true intended move. The true intended move means the bigger move, the actual move. Okay, there's going to be a lot of false moves as the market, moves every day. A lot of these moves are false. But the true intended move is the bigger move, the significant move, the wave that you want to ride. Okay, so this isn't a wave that you wanted to ride over the last week because it doesn't materialize too much. It's the wave after that I'm trying to get you guys ready and prepared for. And it's coming, guys. So there's an opportunity to do very big things. And I know a lot of you guys will. And a lot of you guys will do exceptionally well, okay, as we kick off the year. So we're looking to kick off the year in good style, good fashion. Remember, these are the areas, these are the names that you want to be focusing on. Okay, these are the names that's going to build some framework, build some structure, give you guys an approach out there. And there's a lot of information, there's a lot of ticker symbols, a lot of different strategies, all these things. What I'm trying to give you guys is that simplified information that will just put dollars in your pocket at the end of the day, right? And that's what we do. So, with that information, guys, have a happy new year. I'll see you all in the new year with plenty more opportunities. All right, take it easy.